What simple life hack should everyone know? Sometimes changing your pillowcase daily can help with acne. I use a clean t-shirt over my pillow to accomplish the same effect. If you want to wear something white light in color, wear underwear that matches the color of your skin, not white. Or light gray. It hides better under white than white does. Same principle works for your primer coat before you paint your walls. If you have a bright or intense color that you want to paint, using a gray primer will help your paint cover better than going over white primer. Source: Sherwin-Williams Manager. Read the 3- and 4-star reviews for the most reliable information on Amazon items. And 2-star reviews for books. Seeing what people dislike tells much. Try on your favorite to see Smile UPD. To clarify, the idea here is that people writing 2-star reviews project their views and values when arguing that the book is bad for them. And when their views are opposite to yours, it may suggest that you might actually enjoy the book. Let's say you are interested in mind-stimulating philosophy book, and a person writes something like "This is boring, the writing is too complex, ideas are difficult to follow, the language is too intricate, quit reading after 20 pages. It may mean that it is what you look for. Problem with that is, there's so many stupid reasons people give for disliking stuff. 3-star reviews are usually the most realistic. Edit. Best practice when looking through reviews is to read some reviews from 1 star all the way to 5 stars, so you get a good overview and a more complete picture of the product. This is just a response, not a comprehensive guide to reviews, lol. Didn't receive the item? The website is glitchy while shopping a product on Amazon. The hard drive was advertised as 100 GB, but when I plugged it in I only have 96.9 GB available. I hate it. It's great. My favorite ever review, couldn't be worse. Honey does not go bad, if it has gone solid it has just crystallized and can become liquid again with just a little heat. Put the container of solidified honey in a container of hot water. Put it in the microwave once. It worked but made the bottle bare depressed. Oh bother. If you accidentally have caps lock on, instead of deleting it and starting over, you can highlight the caps and hit Shift F3 to switch it back to lowercase. Edit. Thanks for the awards. Because so many people are asking where this works, I know for sure it works in Office, Outlook and our internal system at work, but it's not universal, sadly. I couldn't say where it does and doesn't work. To confirm which circuit breaker is associated to an outlet, plug in an old radio and turn the volume up before you flip the circuit breaker. You can also do this with a vacuum if you are like me and don't have a radio. Or hairdryer. If you put something down temporarily, say out loud "I've put the screwdriver by the microwave" or whatever. This engages many more areas of the brain, particularly the language centers, which creates a richer memory, making it less likely you'll forget where you put it. In a similar vein, I will say it out loud when I turn stove burners off, unplug my hair straightener, etc. I've found this helps me eliminate those moments where I leave the house or am in bed and am suddenly like, did I leave that on? My wife and I made this a ritual due to her OCD. Anytime we're going out, I'll say to her, "Hey, I unplugged the iron." Saying it in a funny voice helps too, because it's easier to remember that Shrek told her the iron was off. Buy anything you'd need in your kitchen from a restaurant supply store. Anything, plates, glasses, pans, etc. There are a few online that sell to consumers. Those $8.99 tongs at a box store are like $1.30. A 16 ounces mason jar glass that sells for $3.04 a piece can be bought as a 12-pack case for $8.55. Oneida china plates that sell for $345.84 a case for $57.84. I just bought a 2-foot by 2-foot wooden butcher's block cutting board that would have been close to $400 for $55. Edit. Also, this shit is built to last years in a commercial kitchen under constant use. It sure as shit can handle your Sunday brunch cooking ass. Edit 2. I've been buying from here, webstaurantstore.com. Edit 3. For those asking about the EU, Hugh Como replied, www.hughjordan.com if you're in Ireland. Best site and fast delivery. Edit 4. Yowza. I'll get to responding to all of the questions this week. Thank you for the gold, platinum et. Albert no more please, and thank you to those that reached out looking to tip on apps or Bitcoin. Please consider donating to my favorite charity instead, Project Pinball. They provide and maintain pinball machines free of charge to long-term children's hospitals and take donations, sell merch, or if you're feeling lucky, they run 2 continuous raffles at $50 and $75 a ticket that close every 200 sold, where the winner gets a brand new pinball machine shipped to them. When moving house, always set up your bedroom. Make the bed first, so when you're exhausted and just had enough, you can fall into bed. Nothing worse than being exhausted and having to make the bed before getting into it. Edit, good grief, that blew up. Thank you for the awards. Edit 2. To all the grammar Nazis, I apologize profusely for using your instead of your. I don't always proofread as well as I should, but please, get a grip, it's a typo, not axe murder. Also, if you have time, plan where do you want the furniture boxes of your stuff in the house. Placing it in the right room straight away helps a lot. If you want someone to get more mad, you tell them to calm down. Also, call them champ. Also, call women psycho. They will definitely act more normal immediately. When I argue with my wife, I say calm down, psycho champ. She gets so angry she passes out, and I win yet another argument. Don't forget to add, are you on your period or something? I'm waiting for her life insurance to kick in before I add that in there. Good chance she either has an aneurysm and dies, or she stabs me to death with scissors. Either way, it will be a final argument. If you throw a house party where you as the host, plan on getting quite drunk. Start the cleanup while drunk. Trust me, waking up to a clean house when you're hungover is fantastic. Drunk you will barely remember, and sober you have so much less to worry about in the morning. And if you do it near the end of the night, a few others might just help out cause they are drunk too. This is the real LPT. Some might think it's a little tacky, but I always start cleaning a little bit while I have company over. They typically grab empties and recycle them and bring their dishes into the kitchen. Bonus because they usually notice what time it is and see it's time to leave. Don't take life advice from internet strangers. Go on. Manners and general politeness will get you far and become the norm with but a small amount of practice. I'm not talking overboard, milady, but a simple please and thank you with a genuine smile. Manners and general politeness will get you far. I'll add to this. Be especially nice to receptionists. They are the gatekeepers. Whether you're there to interview for a job or attempt to sell something to the owners, if you're rude to the receptionist, you can kiss your chances goodbye. This applies doubly over the phone, where body language and facial expressions are non-existent. Make sure your tone isn't condescending, or else your message is going in the trash if it isn't mission critical. Source: am a receptionist. Interviewers always stop by my desk to get my seal of approval before moving forward in the hiring process. I have vetoed individuals for being rude, snobby, and once for leaving a mess in the bathroom. My vote counts. #X200B, edit, since this is getting attention, I'll use this opportunity for a cheesy segue. Your vote counts, too. Register to vote. Also, thanks for the gold smile. If there's a jar or container you can't open, run the lid under hot water for 30 seconds, dry it so you can get a good grip, then open. Never had this not work. Some pretty good stuff on here. Just beat it on the counter. The jar. I meant the jar. Too late, now my counter is all sticky. Anybody got any tips for that? Edit, thanks for the wholesome award, you sick bastard. Run it under hot water for 30 seconds. Not necessarily a hack per se, but learn some basic knife skills. The amount of time you will save chopping vegetables a few times a week, minimum, for the rest of your life far outweighs the amount of time it takes to learn. Plus you can use the extra time to keep the kitchen clean, and that makes everything less stressful while you're cooking and makes the cleanup faster as well. When you're in a group of people and they start laughing, see who looks at each other. People look at the people they feel closest to when laughing. Edit, I realize this isn't foolproof, but typically people look at their closest friend or a partner. A lot of the I look at the floor comments have rolled in haha. And then there is me, who looks down. Edit, how did this get 2 awards? I love you too, Floor. Hello, Floor. Are you still made of floor?